Welcome to this webinar. Thank you for registering. Thank you for showing interest. Thank you for taking your personal development, for trying to improve yourself and your affiliate marketing business. I'm your host, Josiah Inyechukude, and today's webinar is unlocking the untapped gold in affiliate marketing. All right, so we're going to dive straight into what are the untapped gold in affiliate marketing and how you can unlock them. At the end of this webinar, I'll give you an opportunity to take it a step further and be able to implement this in your affiliate marketing business or endeavor. Okay, two choices will be given to you, and I hope you grab them. And I have something for you at the end of this webinar, so watch till the end. Let's get right into it. Where are you watching from? From the back end, I saw that different people registered for this event, mostly Nigerians and Ghanaians. So, where are you watching from? Which state are you watching from? You can go to the comment section. It's open for you to interact. Tell me where you're watching from, where you are at this moment. Are you at work? Are you at home? Where are you watching from? I would love to know. I would love to know where this webinar is reaching so that I'll know how to target people next time so that we're able to reach out to the best affiliates out there and increase their gain. Just I'm trying to do for you. Okay. How this webinar came to be. So I'm going to show you why I started the webinar, the editions I've done, and all that and all that. Sit tight. Let's get right into it. It all started as a simple conversation between my affiliate and I. 2 years later, I decided to share to the public, and you have shown great interest being here. Okay? All these I'm going to show you started 2 years ago. Is already entering 3 years ago. That was around 2021. Between my affiliate, you can see it. The screenshot over there, December 2022, December 1st, 2022. We meet again, my best affiliate. This, that. So that's where all these I'm going to show you came up from, and my affiliates have been using it since 2022, so you can be sure that what I want to show you works. I've been using it before the 2022. I introduced it to them 2022, and they have been using it. Okay, that is why I decided let me do this webinar to finally show it to the public. So this is one of the results. So God bless you. Everything has been on standby since election day. Everything except my daily alert. I can't be tensed about election results and still be lacking. More than 34,000 made with affiliate marketing during this period. I know you didn't pay to attend this webinar, but don't take it as usual for information. Every single slide, every single thing you're going to hear me say, take it up and run with it. Okay, this is what one of my affiliate got. Even in an election period where people were not buying and others still made 34,000 that election day. Okay, who am I and why should you even stay with me in this webinar until the end? Why should you stay 30 minutes, 20 minutes with somebody you have not met or heard before? This is why. Raymond F. Bassi say this about me. You will meet one of my mentors, small but mighty, loaded with wisdom. He's called the Mega Mind. So this is somebody out there. I didn't induce him to post anything about me, but because of the value he has gotten, this is what he did. There's another person for Boluwatife Akinayo, who is called the Liberty Writer, with over tens of thousands of followers online, and she speaks at events. This is what she had to say about me. 2 nights ago, I had a strategic call section with the executive team for strategic visibility community. We are planning our long-term and short-term goals, and I love the way Josiah Inyechukude, which is me, challenge our thinking capacity. He lives up to the name, the Mega Mind. You should follow him if you are intentional about growth on social media. Okay, you can see why you should listen and why you should get a pen and a paper and join in fully. You hear them saying the Mega Mind. I'm also known as Counselor Joe, the Mega Mind. If this is your first time meeting me, here is a brief of who I am. I am known as the most sought after retention marketing expert and social media strategist in the affiliate marketing community. I actually pioneered the retention marketing framework being used by people. I am the founder and CEO of Sustainify. I'm the lead strategist in other companies like Romeri, Forex, SVC, J5 Conglomerate, Steve Shortit, and many others. I'm an important shareholder in the Silicon Valley International Airline Company, JetBlue Airways Corporation. We just had our annual shareholder meeting by May. Okay. And I began affiliate marketing in 2019. I started with Jumia Affiliate Network. So I'm not just into this industry. I personally know some of the top players in the industry. Someone like Adorable Princess, you can look at her. She has won several awards. This is when me and her had a meeting, a hangout where we talked about business, talked about the industry and all that and all that. These principles I'm going to show you doesn't know age, country, experience, gender, etc. Simply put, it works. If you look at what Noble said here, he said, "That's great, sir. Sorry for the late reply. I just wanted to share something with you. It's about a post you made some time ago on your timeline. I applied same principle I'm going to share with you right now, and it worked too. It happened like a movie. Okay? So that's just it. It works. Do you know I'm so certain that this will work for you, and I'm certain that what I want to share with you is so great, because if you wake me up by 12 a.m., I will still deliver. And here's the proof. After the meeting, I chatted with one of my team members and moved to having a conversation with Josiah Iyechukude. This was posted by Bina, the Minds Doctor. We started around 12 midnight and ended around 2 a.m. the night. This young man is brain itself. I think like never before it last night. At some point, he asked me a question and I told him the question is deep. He said, if I can answer the question, we continue discussion. But if I can't at the moment, we call it a wipe for the night. Go and think and let's continue the day. He thought I was going to run and sleep low. At this moment, I started thinking my brain out to reply this question because I don't want a half discussion. So right now, I don't want a half webinar with you. So I'd like you to stick to the end. Okay, let's make it a full time. Just dedicate this time and this moment investing into yourself. You can see these are other statements about what I've done, about what the principles have done. So good morning, sir. I tried the first idea by Stella. Good morning, sir. I said the first idea you gave to me the other day. I must say it really worked. Thank you so much. This is another by Biggie Kitchen. Okay, so these are other industries that also work. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for today's class. I just finished replaying it. It is practical oriented too. I'm sure tomorrow class is loaded indeed. Are we on the same page? I just want to be sure that you are following up to this moment. So we're going to give a yes or no. Head over to the comment section. You will see it just around there while you're watching. Have you opened the comment section? Okay, I think that should be easy. Stay in the comment section. The next few seconds is what I call quick fire. And so I want you to be active during this webinar. So I call it a quick fire section where I'm going to throw in some questions and you just have to comment yes or no. So simple, right? Are you ready? Just to comment yes or no. Let's go there. This is the quick fire section. You are an affiliate marketer, right? Yes or no? Put it in the comment section. Number 2 question. Do you want to be better and earn more than others? Do you want to be profitable in the affiliate marketing industry? Yes or no? Number 3. What I'll show you in the next few minutes will no longer be a secret after I reveal it to you. I hope you understand. Yes or no? Okay? That's why it's called quick fire. So sharp, so intentional, and it's a way of committing you that you're committing yourself to learning and applying. So, in this webinar, there are two people that always come to this particular webinar, unlocking the untapped gold in affiliate marketing. There's affiliate A, there's affiliate B, and my plan for you after this webinar is for you to move from affiliate A to affiliate B. So now let's look at affiliate A. In 24 hours, everybody has 24 hours, right? So affiliate A in 24 hours is someone that markets without a plan, talk to everybody about affiliate marketing, watch Netflix just to chill, attend 5 webinars, implement nothing, and close 3 sales. Yeah, I mean, the affiliates do a lot of effort, so he's surely going to close some sales. Let's look at affiliate B that have the same 24 hours. Affiliate B has a promotional to-do list. Affiliate B doesn't talk to everybody, disqualify leads. Affiliate B spend quality time with family instead of just watching Netflix and trying to quench boredom. Affiliate B just attend one webinar like this, implement like 4 things, and it's good to go. Affiliate B closes 15 sales. See the difference? 15 sales and 3 sales. Okay? So I hope you want to be affiliate B. So affiliate B, everything that makes up affiliate B to be better than affiliate A is what I call attention. The attention you give to a thing. You can look at affiliate B attending what webinar. So this can be that webinar for you. So I want you to give it your utmost attention, because what you focus on is what you are inputting into your affiliate marketing business. And the problem about many affiliate marketers is when they go to learn something, what they are focusing on is money. When they are going online, what they are focusing on is money instead of the attention, instead of what you're putting in. So now I want to ask you if you have what it takes to become affiliate B that is closing 50 sales a day and is able to even spend time with the family, able to do a lot of things and still live like a normal person. So do you have 24 hours like I have? Because I'm affiliate B, a more better version of affiliate B. So do you have 24 hours like I have? Go to the comment section, let me know yes or no. After this webinar, can you pay attention to the things that matters the most? Yes or no? After this webinar, can you pay attention to things that matters the most? If an opportunity arises for you to get access to something that will 10x better than you are now, but a price tag is attached to it, will you pay if you have the money sitting in your account? So if someone presents you, or at this webinar, present you with something that with 10x your affiliate marketing business, 10x your profitability, and you have the money in your account at that moment, will you pay for it, or you don't invest in knowledge? Yes or no? Okay. So attention in this webinar is going to give you these things: speed, time, energy, and sensitivity. You see, good afternoon, sir. How is your day going? I'm glad about the book that I bought from you. Thank you. God bless you. I see 1.7 already. Previously, it was 1.6, and this was all achieved in 24 hours. So I'm pretty sure if you can implement what I'm going to share right now, in 24 hours, you will see a physical change. I'm sure about that. Toward the end of this webinar, I will show you how this happened. Okay, there was an annual conference in 2022. I was just a participant. I attended as a participant. In 2023, less than 9 months, I was invited, paid honorarium, given so much honor and everything, and I came as a speaker. And at the end of this webinar, I'm going to show you how that change happened and how it can happen to you, where at this level, less than how many months, you have so much change level that you're now recognized the same with the high-ranking people in affiliate marketing industry. It might shock you. What's the locked gold in affiliate marketing? I'll be talking about unlocking the untapped gold. So what is it? So it is rare, it is profitable, it is top class. The only issue is simple to unlock, but many people don't know about it. That's why I say it's rare. It's a three-phase framework. Okay, so the gold in affiliate marketing, which many people doesn't know about, is a three-phase framework. So this stage, this stage, this stage, all the stages are needed for you to unlock gold, for you to unlock profitability. Phase one, phase two, phase three. Why is this framework crucial to your success? You might ask yourself, because it's mostly ignored by 99% of affiliate marketers, so you have no competition when you use it. It's simple, it's effective, like I said, it's predictable. So you already know the outcome of it is money well. Who doesn't like to have extra cash on their hand? I do, and I think you do. So this is why the framework is crucial to your success in affiliate marketing. What is involved? Okay, so for you to unlock this framework, for you to tap into this three-phase framework, what is involved? First of all, it's your decision to understand the framework. Your decision to understand the framework. For your decision to have an open mind. Secondly, is to be an active affiliate marketer. In the landing page before you registered, I asked if you have made up to 5 sales, because this is not for newbies. Okay? Why did I say it's not for newbies? It's because I want you to take some action on your own before you want to level up. Because many people are looking for the next big thing, but they have not done the basics. So you have to learn the basics. Whatever platform you registered, Expertnaire, ZenStake, PromptEarn, Enhance Flex, it doesn't matter. This framework works for every platform, works for everywhere. You must have a personal brand. And don't worry, at the end of this webinar, I'm going to show you a way you can have a personal brand, having a set of skills. You might have them now. If you don't have them, through this webinar, you get some of them. At the end of the webinar, I'll give you an opportunity for you to enter into something that will improve your skills. Let's get right into it. So the untapped gold in affiliate marketing, the three-phase framework is what I call retention marketing. I would like you to go to the comments and type it. Retention marketing. This is a different level of affiliate marketing. Okay, retention marketing. We're going to get right into it. So I want you to commit yourself once again, because I've learned that over the time, because I've taught thousands of people, I've taught on video, I've taught on television, and I found out that most people learn, but because they don't commit themselves to doing that thing, they kind of forget about it. So I want you to commit to yourself right now. Do you want to be among the top 1% in the affiliate marketing industry? Let me know in the comment section, yes or no. Yes, I want to be. Yes, I would like to be. Okay. Are you willing to learn about this affiliate marketing gold, which is retention marketing? Yes or no? Then I would like to take your permission before I proceed, so that it will not be as I'm pushing this to you. I would like you to say yes or no for me to proceed to. Should I proceed? Okay, that's a yes. So this is where you may be right now, and I found that 99% of affiliate marketers are in this position, and Alex Hormozi called it the hamster wheel of death. You see that little green arrow right there? It's saying, I need more leads. That is you shouting. So you throw money into Facebook ad, Google ad to get a lot of leads, 1,000 leads. You have a class, you sell to them. After you sell to them, all the leads leave. You go back again in circle. You run more ad, you get more customers. You run more ad, you get more customers. If you don't run ad, you won't make sale. If this is how you feel about your affiliate marketing business, let me know. If you don't run ad, you won't make sale. If this is happening to you at this moment, just let me know in the comment section. And this is what we call hamster wheel of death. At some point, your affiliate marketing business will die because the cost of advertising is so high. And you still have to live your life. You still have to improve yourself. There's inflation is going on in the economy. So you have to do it a better way. You have to do it like the 1%. So you're not just getting customers into your funnel, set them in a class, then so some people they feel that okay, these people are my mentees and all that, but you're not making money from these customers anymore, which is very wrong, and this should be corrected right here. So where you are meant to be, I'm very sure about this, making 5+ sales from each lead within the shortest time possible. How do you see that? That Mr. A buy from you today, maybe affiliate marketing course or whatever you're affiliating, and in the next 7-10 days, the person buys from you again. In the next 1 month, the person buys from me again. You can see it will be so nice. That's the thing about retaining your customers. That's the thing about retention marketing. Where you are meant to be. If this becomes your reality right now, right here, will you continue to practice what brought about the change? So if you follow what I'm going to teach or what I'm already teaching in this webinar, will you follow it up? Because some people, after some time, they go back to what doesn't work, and it's shocking for me. So I want to know if you go back, and I want to also tell you, please don't go back. If you learn something new here and it works for you, stick to it. So we're getting right into it. If you have a book and pen, please be prepared. Phase 1 is the disqualification phase. Phase 2 is the buyers retaining phase. Phase 3 is the profit amplification phase. So let's enter into the disqualification phase, saying yes or no before you accept a lead, before you reach out to a prospect. And this is how to do it. It's quite simple. You just need information. So let's take this scenario as an instance. Look at this picture right here. Okay, you will see that every seat is empty. And I took this picture when I went for Emeka Nobis. He's a online consultant. Okay, went for his 2000 seat capacity business conference in 2023, and this was after the event. So imagine this is your business so empty, and you have to pick who and who will sit in the hall. So this is what we call about disqualification. Everybody can sit in the hall. All the Nigerians in the world can sit in this hall. So you have to disqualify some people. Many people think affiliate marketing business is all about acquiring leads, how you get your leads, this, that, this. If you look at it, I've literally done all the kind of leads acquisition. I've done collaboration. I've done word of mouth, the second image. I've done information marketing. I've done ad. I've done content marketing and several others, done partnership and all that. And I discovered that all these are secondary. These are not actually what you should focus on. So if you are always focusing on paid ads or focusing on content creation, I want you to take a step back and know what you should focus on. You should never focus on cold leads. You should never focus on warm leads. What you should focus on hot leads. And I know the usual spectrum outside is you turn cold leads to warm leads to hot leads. And that's why you are not retaining your buyers. That's why you are not in the top 1% because you are not following the standard of 99%. Okay, so don't reach out to cold leads, don't reach out to warm leads. All you should look out for are hot leads, and I'll show you how to get them right now. Disqualifying leads before they know you and you know them is primary and the best. It is key to unlocking the gold in affiliate marketing. It is simple to do. Follow me closely in the next slides. The first thing you should ask yourself before even doing any of the lead acquisition content, paid ads, all that and other, you should ask yourself, these people I'm trying to get their attention, do they have money? So many people just they try to create a customer avatar and they leave that very important part that causes transaction. Without money, transaction can't take place in the affiliate marketing industry. That should be your first question. Do they have money? These people I'm trying to reach out to. Do they have a bleeding neck? So number one disqualifier question is, do they have money? Number two is, do they have a bleeding neck? And what does bleeding neck mean? This thing I'm trying to solve for them is it so urgent that they're ready to pay any amount. They're ready to get the solution in the next 24 hours, 72 hours. If what you're selling is not going to help them solve that problem, that urgent problem, there are two things you can do. Right now, decide to sell something else that solves a bleeding neck, or you decide to research for a bleeding neck. Okay, so these are the things you can do. If you're stuck with a product that is not needed urgently, you will always be crawling no matter the money you push into ads and all that, because you can't be able to get those customers, you can't be able to disqualify them, you can't be able to get the best of them in the market. Do they buy into your unique selling proposition? And what does unique selling proposition means? This is where personal brand comes in. This is where your solution comes into play. Okay? Because this person have a bleeding neck doesn't mean this person wants this kind of solution. Let's take, for instance, somebody that has an illness. Because the person has that particular sickness doesn't mean the person will accept to go to surgery when there's another solution that doesn't need surgery. You understand? So you have to be able to look at your personal brand, look at the platform you're affiliating for. What is unique about these people? What is unique about this product creator? Okay, look at the person brand, what you can pick out. So when you look at it, you're able to know if these people buy into it, if they are interested in it. Number four disqualifier question is, do they have the ability to say yes? So many people, they market to people that don't have the ability to say yes. So they market to wives when who they are looking for is husband. They market to husband when who they are looking for is wives. So let me tell you how to know someone that can say yes. The person that can say yes to what you are selling is the person that actually pays for what you're selling. That's just the truth. Okay? That's just the truth. So you have to target whoever that is bringing out the money. Okay? Whoever that is bringing out the money, that's the person you have to look out for. That's the person you have to acquire through those secondary means of lead acquisition. Now, this is the final one I feel. Does what you sell fit in with your overall plans? So now, if you're selling this thing, for you to make them buy again and again, you're not just planning on selling once, you're planning on selling 5 to 10 times to this customer in maybe 1 year or so. So you have to look at their journey. If they're a student, if I sell them a car, would they be able to buy another car as a student? How many years will it take them to buy another car? Look at it. Okay? But if you sell a car to a businessman that is in the transportation business, his overall plans is to buy more cars. So if you can sell a good car to the person will come back to buy more cars. So that's it. You have to look at the overall plan. You have to think far than your customers, because most times they don't think far, but they know they will surely need that thing. So it's your job to think far as an affiliate marketer. Okay? So that's the 5 disqualifier questions. So that's the first thing you have to do in the disqualification phase. The second thing you have to do in disqualification phase is leads channeling. I know many people talk about lead generation, but I personally feel it's not like leads generation because leads are human being, and human being cannot be generated. We are only channeled from one place to another. You channel people from Facebook down to your WhatsApp, down to your email list. You channel people from Google down to your email list. You don't open an email list and everybody appears. No. As far as people that want to pay, unless it's robots that are fake and you can't get money from robots. So you have to know it that it's not this channel, this generation, it's this channel, and this will have a mindset shift. Okay, and when you talk about this channeling, there are several ways you can do. So now those things we listed earlier, those secondary ways of acquiring leads, those are what you use to channel these leads to wherever you want them to be. Okay, which are content, paid ads, collaboration, and your farmland. Why do I say your farmland? Your farmland is where you have control over, where you can weed out those that do not qualify based on those questions we asked a few seconds ago. Your farmland can be your Telegram, can be your email list, can be your WhatsApp list, can be anywhere you have control over. But I recommend you have a Telegram list. I recommend you have an email list. Okay, those two are very, very important. You can have a Facebook group too. So important. Okay, so you can use this to acquire the leads. So now you are targeting only those that have fulfilled or correctly answered the previous 5 questions that are listed. This will help you to disqualify the leads because we are looking at them buying again and again and again. So we don't want to get people to just buy. We want to get them, want to get the right set of people that will buy. So it's natural for them and it to be natural for our profit to increase. So these can only be channeled and not generated, and this is how you can do them: collaboration, word of mouth, all that. And you can see from this that this is what I do. So I'm not just speaking. So first of all, I disqualify my leads before I go into all this. So I'm only targeting those that will buy from me again and again and again. And this will also help your ads if you're running ads. Only target those that will be able to buy again and again and again. So let's go into the second framework. The second framework, which is the buyer retention phase. So the first is for the disqualification phase, where we have the disqualifiers questions, 5 of them, and we have the list channeling procedures. So now we're entering the second phase of retention marketing framework, which is the buyer retention phase. And under here we have the results stage, the community, that's the farmland, innovation, feedback, exclusiveness. So I'm going to rush through this. Okay. So results, buyer satisfaction. So you have to make sure that the product you are selling gives the buyers satisfaction. It's not just solving their problem. The buyer's experience is so much. Most times, what buyers look at before they buy again is the experience. Imagine if you go to a mall, for instance, or a supermarket, and you want to get something, and they are looking for maybe a particular product that's not everywhere. You discover that product in that shop, but the way the sales boy or sales girl insulted you, do you think you go back there even if they have your products? The experience you got from that will make you to hardly go back. Sometimes you might even pay transport to go out to another place because you respect yourself, because you didn't like the experience, even if your problem was solved. Okay, that's what many affiliate marketers don't understand. They feel because their product is solving a problem that these people will come back. No, the experience you give them when they buy, after they buy, is what makes them to come back, especially after they buy. Because many people, when they buy something, they kind of regret. So you have to give them that assurance that their problem will be solved and they will be treated right, because now they have given you the money. So it's left for you to do what you have to do, and you just have to do it right. The next thing in the result stage, to be able to retain your customers, your mentees, or whatever you call them, is actually solving the problem they paid you for. No matter how it is, try to solve the problem. Try to solve the problem. So, giving them a product that makes their problem to be solved is one way. Making them to take this step successfully is another. So you have to create a system where they will take the step successfully, because many people, their solution might be take a walk around the park or take a morning jog and you'll be okay in 5 days. They're paid you for that solution. You make them feel good, but if they don't actually take that step, they can still come out and say your product flops. They will look at any of your other product and say, nah, this thing is not right because this other one did not work for me, not knowing that it's them that made it not to work for you. So you have to cover every loophole, which at the end of the webinar, I'll present you in a way with my method of making them take this step successfully. So this is basically what you want to do, the result and everything. You have to record it down. Your product must bring forth results. If any product you are waiting for doesn't have results, don't waste your time. Stop selling the product. Okay. So community is the next in the buyer retention phase. Community, my dictionary says, is an agreement as to goals. So gathering people that agree to one goal. That's why a personal branding is important. So these people you are selling to, many people call it, many African markets call it mentorship group, call it this, that, a lot of names. The names doesn't really matter. It's what matters is what the activities that goes on there. So you have to gather people interested in what you are selling, whether they are bought from you or they have not bought from you, they have to be interested. Okay, so the community is to gain the attention of people, because most people forget about you after buying. So if they're in your community, maybe Telegram community, email list, your timeline or Facebook timeline or Twitter timeline is not a community. What's a community is your Facebook comment section. As funny as it sounds, yes, that is a community. So you have to set up your community in a way that will grab attention, and there must be communication between these your customers. Most people, they keep their customers in isolatory. They don't want them to interact, but they don't know interaction makes them to stay and buy from me again and again. Because when if they have an issue, they interact with this person and this person assures them that you always solve their issues, they will calm down because they are not hearing it from me, they're hearing it from another person. So communication in your community is very, very good. I've seen some community that they just block off communication forever. Only the person that sells is always communicating, which is not correct. You should give room to your people in your community to communicate, even if it's once in a while. There must be a communication. It really helps because they are helping you to retain themselves, and they must have interest. The moment they lose interest, that means they are not much your qualified leads. That's why I say it's only hot prospects we should look at, for only hot leads. So immediately they lose interest, no matter how small, you should consider them that you have lost them, because the interest is what keeps them. So the next step in the buyer's retention phase is innovation. And basically, what is innovation? Making something better as little by little by little. Okay, so you have to make the products you are selling simple. You have to make it both ways. So it's easier for you have to always think, brainstorm how to make it easier for you to sell and how to make it easier for them to buy. Okay, so look at your payment procedures, look at your payment options. Do you make it easier for them to pay online, offline? Make it so easy. Okay, people like easy things. Make it easy for them to pay, make it easy for them to access the product. They didn't need to write a letter before they access the product. They didn't need to stay online and download something for hours. Try to innovate your product. Try to meet the people that have those products. Okay, because I know you're affiliated for others. Try to contact them and say, okay, this is what is happening. I want it to be better. Somebody is trying to pay through this method, but it's not working. Which other method can we give? Somebody is trying to access the course through an iPhone, but it's not working. How can we make it available on iPhone? This is what we call innovation. Many affiliate marketers, what they're concerned with is selling, and that's why they can sell again to their customer, because the customer knows when you love the sale more than you love their result. So if you can prove to the customer that yes, I'm there for you after the sale, they will stick to you after the sale. You have to make the product better and better. This will lead to referrals. This will lead to people just spreading the product for you, spreading your affiliate link because it works for them. Is they know after some months this product is actually better than when I bought it. They were like, okay, so if I buy another thing for me, it will also be better. And you have to find a way to automate your process, your lead generation, your lead channeling process, your acquisition, your disqualified question. You have to automate it. You have to get softwares and all that. And at the end of this webinar, I'll present to you something where you can get all this software for. So the next stage in the buyer's retention phase is the feedback stage. And this is for me very important. If you don't take any other thing from this webinar, please take this. The feedback stage. The feedback stage originates from your community. Okay? It can be one-on-one, it can originate from your community. Your feedback is basically you learning from your customers what they want, what they like, what they need, what they don't need. It's a constant learning process. Okay, so you learn what they like, learn what they need, and all that, and you're able to improve and give them something better. So it's through the feedback you can innovate. Remember, the last one is innovation. So it's through feedback you can innovate. It's true you can get feedback from the results they are getting. So feedback can be gotten anywhere, and it's very important because many people don't get feedback. This might be a problem in the course you are selling or the product you are selling, but because you are not asking for feedback, because you're not asking about your sales process, because you're not asking about how people experience the product, they won't tell you about it. They will actually leave. Many people don't complain. So if you see somebody complaining, don't just shout up to the person. Be grateful this person is complaining, because there are 10,000 people that notice that same problem in what you are selling, but they didn't complain. What they did was just leave, and you can't get them again. The money you used to get them have wasted, even though you have made a sale from them. Okay, so look at the result. You can also get feedback from the disqualification phase. That's from the question you ask, the kind of list you get, the ways your channeling process through paid ads, through all that and all that. Look at the process, the conversion and all that. Learn from it. This is what we call personal learning. And you can also learn from the profit amplification phase, which I will go into after now. So when you look at all this feedback, you decide how to improve, what to remove, what to add, just to make you better, just to make your brand better. It's like compound interest. It's like you're building house and you're looking at what is not needed. Okay, it doesn't need this place to be like this. Let's make it like this. All those kind of stuff. It's very necessary. The next one in the customer retention phase is exclusiveness. And what is exclusiveness? Exclusiveness is the tendency to associate only a select group. Okay, so you must create this feeling among your customers for you to have more sales from them. You must create this feeling among them that they are so special than the public. You have to find a way to get that feeling. You have to just find a way to get it. Okay, one of the ways you can get it is giving them things that you don't announce in the public. So they actually see what you do in the public. So when they notice that this guy always have a section with us, or this guy always come back and ask us how this week been, how the product was, and all that. But in public, he doesn't do this. So it's so special. This is what they do in all these softwares online when they have the premium version, the paid version, and all that. The premium version, why many people in the premium version stays, is because of the feeling they get, the badge, like this meta check now, this verification check that you see on your name if you are verified. This is what we call exclusiveness. So, Facebook gives them priority than other users. So this priority makes these customers to feel better. It inflates their ego and they just want to stay. Even sometimes they might not really like the service, but because of that feeling they get from the service, they stay. So you have to be able to generate that feeling. Now you can generate that feeling. You have to generate that feeling. It will make them to stay with you. It will make them to like a brand. It will make them to buy more things you have to offer. So you can do this through offer models, like I said, tier, that is basic, premium, all those kind of stuff. You can do it through your way you treat your customer. Very, very important. Your customer experience, the way you treat them, customer service. Okay. So we're moving on. So in this webinar, we've treated the first stage, which is disqualification phase. We've treated the second stage, which is the customer retention phase, and now we're entering into the profit phase. So the second phase is all you do to keep the person. Now this phase is all you do to make the person buy and make the person or each lead spend more with you. And we have the offer models, the DIY, DFY, DWY. We have your brand, we have simplification, and we have documentation and scale. Okay, so I'm going to get into this right away. I hope you're enjoying this webinar up to this moment. Let me know in the comment section. Are you enjoying it? Have you learned anything new? With what you have learned, can you able to increase the ways you hold onto your customer? Okay, let me know in the comments. All right. So in this phase, you have to make your affiliate marketing business in models. Because you're not a basic affiliate marketer, I will assume that you know what are offers. Okay, offers are what you present to the lead to buy from. So most people think it's just when you're trying to acquire the lead, when you're trying to pitch to the lead to buy first. They don't know that after you sell to this customer, you still have to give them offers. So if you want to have higher money, you don't present the same offer. It's like a ladder. You have to go higher in your offer. That's what I brought about the offer models. Okay, this is what I use, and this is what my affiliates use for my product and other product they're selling. First of all, you must have the DIY offer model. You must implement this DIY. What is DIY? Do it yourself. Okay, this is the offer model that most affiliate marketers use. Basically, it's ebooks, courses, all these things that the customer buy and have to go through themselves, and they can ask you questions and all that and all that. This is usually the cheapest because they just have to do it themselves. Okay, it can range from 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 50,000, and all that and all that. So basically, I'm certain that you already have this offer model. Let's go on to the next one, the DFY model that is done for you. So then you're taking up a niche. So now, when you get this customer through the DIY offer model, you can say, okay, what should I say to them again? Remember, in the disqualification phase, the last question is, let what you are selling be, let what you are selling fit into their overall plans. So since it's their overall plans, you have solved this problem for them. So there's another problem in front of them. There will be another problem in front of them because of you position your product in their chase of problem. Okay, so now the next problem they will naturally encounter, give instead of giving them the DIY, give them the DFY. What DFY done for you? Tell them. So let me look for a case study. Okay, let's say you sell, you promote somebody else advertising course. Okay, and people buy it, they use the course, they start running ads, and you discover that okay, most people don't have time to actually run these ads, or maybe they're not running profitable ads, they've tried everything. Their next problem now is I have the money to run ad, oh, but ad is not just my thing. I've tried everything, not working. That's another problem. So you come in with the DFY done for you. So you tell them, okay, I've discovered that a lot of people are actually getting results, but the few that are not getting results, I want to help you out. Okay, if you have the good budget and everything, you don't have the time, you don't have the time to keep on learning and trying to be better. Let me do it for you. So what I'll do is I'll run your ads and everything. You get the leads. So it's as simple as that. So you're doing it for them. They're paying you. So there's no way they'll pay you the same amount they paid you for the ad cost. Because now you are taking your time, your energy, and everything. So you put that into the pricing. So maybe they bought the ad cost for 20,000, 25,000. Then you can tell them my service charge is 40% of the ad budget. Okay, like me, I run ads. So if you want to run your ad, you can still reach out to me, and we start from there. Just go to my WhatsApp, reach out to me. We start from there. So you can tell them reach out to me. So now they pay you for the ad 40%. Imagine somebody running ad of 200,000, pay you 40%. That's about 80,000 or so. So you can see you have retained this customer. You have first gotten a customer through a disqualification sheet, you have retained this customer, and now you are gaining more because you have already gained first from the first sale, you gain more from the DFY offer. So look at your business and think about how you can implement this offer. And the next offer is DYW, DWY, which is done with you offer. So now this is the next stage. It means they're going to pay higher. It means you're going to commit yourself more. Okay, but it means more money. Okay, so this is where you have partners. You partner with this person to run this stuff, and you're not doing it on your own. This is where graphic designers that I've taught some graphic designers how to do this in their business, where instead of them creating these designs for you, first of all, they are for graphic designer. They see their DIY is selling a graphic design course. The DFY is done for you, is creating the designs for you. The DWY is then working with you for a promotional campaign. Maybe you are going for a book launch. Instead of them to just create one time design, two time designs, you book them for 3 months, 6 months. So throughout that 6 months, they are working with you. That is DWY, and there's no way you pay them the same money for just one design. So you can see they have made you to stay, and they have increased their profit so much. So if you can just implement this offer model, you see the change in your business, your affiliate marketing business. Next one is your brand. Your brand is so important because right now people don't buy into skills, don't buy into anything. They buy into brand. Okay, they buy into your brand, they buy into who you are, the results you have gotten, the people that you have gotten results for. That's why you have to really get the best leads, because the best leads give you best results, give you best testimonials and all that. Okay, so you have to look at your brand, how to work on your brand and everything in between. Go read brand courses and all that. The next one is the simplification phase. So what is the simplification phase? It's like innovation, but now you're making it into your business. Removing what doesn't matter in your business and putting what matters. So if this app is not helping you, remove it. So this one doesn't have to do with your customers, it have to do with you. So if you are trying to get profit, you have to also look at the cost. Okay, if you look at your advertising cost and say, okay, my advertising cost is increasing every time, So why can't I post advertising, run the profit amplification phase, make more money from the people I've already gotten, from the list I've already channeled, people I've already sold to, make more money from them, get them to refer me to others. So you are not spending money on advertising again, and you are kept on going. And that's what I did November last year, around March or so. I just left content creation, everything to work with who the people I have, and it has been going nice. Okay, so the next one is documentation and scale. So many people don't want to scale their numbers, don't want to scale their sales, they want to get 1,000 leads, 1,000, but they don't document how they get the leads. So if you have 100 leads today and you want to get 1,000, don't you think it's easy to do if you document? And documentation I mean is actually writing it in a physical book and pen, with a physical pen and a physical book, not on your phone. To do that real documentation, document how you sell, document who are the people that buy, who are the people that gives you problem in business, that when they buy, they give you problem. You know them, you stop selling to them, to you, to increase your profit, and to increase the way people spend with you, the amount they spend with you, increase the lifetime value of each lead you get. Okay, so far on this webinar we have covered the disqualification phase, we have covered the customer retention phase, we have covered we just covered the profit amplification phase, and I've showed you how to get the hottest leads ever. I've showed you how to retain these people. I've showed you how to times 5 times 10 the amount you make per lead, because you're going to make them to buy again and again and again, which is the phase 1 disqualification, phase 2 retaining buyers, phase 3 profit amplification. So now we are going to the end. I remember I said I'm going to show you some things. Then about those image I show you about when I was a participant and a speaker. So here's the backstory. I improved on myself, mostly the brand, my brand, and people saw more value. They saw that everything I learned in this thing, I did it under 3 months. I documented my process, and in that documentation, people wanted me to share to the host, the convenience, the committee, so that I'm documenting my process. Okay, this documentation, come and teach the participant of the next year, of this year's 2023 edition. Come and teach them what you are documenting, that kind of stuff. So you see how you can scale with it. So now you're going to make some commitment, because remember, it's not just being motivated. Okay. So knowing what you know now, do you feel more comfortable harnessing the power of retention marketing in your affiliate business? I'd like you to go over to this comment section. You know how we do it. Knowing what you know now, do you feel more comfortable harnessing the power of retention marketing in your affiliate business? Yes or no? Were you happy you came to this webinar today? I want to be sure that I don't waste your time. I want to be sure that you didn't go through all the hoops, the network issues. You're still here with me. Are you happy you came here? The next question, the next commitment is, do you realize the advantage you have in the market by using these cutting edge marketing techniques? Yes or no? Do you see any advantage? Do you see this working out for your favor? Can you see yourself using what I showed you today to help you grow your affiliate marketing earnings and profits? Yes or no? Can you see yourself, if you implement even one or two things here, you increase your profits? We are coming to the end of this webinar, and I would love you to know what's the worth of this webinar to you. So this is an open question. If you are to sell this webinar to your audience, how much will you charge it? You're an affiliate marketer, right? So if I present this webinar and say, let's partner, now is looking at the offer model of 3DWY. Done with you. So let's partner, let's sell this webinar to your mentees. How much will you target? Is it 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 5,000, 45,000? How much will you target? Fill in the blank check. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Say your truth. Say what you feel. Is it 100,000? Just say what you feel. Okay. The two choices I'm presenting to you. Okay. At the beginning of this webinar, I told you I'm going to present to you two choices. So these are the two choices. I want you to take a step closer. I don't just want to leave you hanging, leave you motivated, and you go back and say, that guy really tried. I like his webinar. No accountability partner, nothing. I'll just continue how I'm doing it, sure. And you will see. So these are the two choices I'm presented to you. I do hope you pick one. You can't pick the two, you have to pick one. So the first choice is you stop watching this webinar right now and go and implement what you have learned. I'm sure you have learned a lot, so you just stop watching it. If you replay you're watching, you just stop it. Just go ahead with your business. Or the second choice is you decide to take a step further by knowing the practicality of retention marketing framework and also infuse it into your affiliate marketing business. Okay, so the first step is you stop here, you go about your life. The second step is you want me to help you personally to implement this. You want me to show you my actual doings, the actual step I use in creating my community. You want me to show you the actual step I use for my ads. You want me to show you the actual steps I use that is working for me. I don't know about any other person that is working for me. Remember, I pioneered this framework, so I kind of know the inside out of it. So if you want to do it on your own, that's the first step. If you want to do it with me, want me to help you out, that's the second step. So which step are you choosing? Number one or number two? So if you are choosing number two, if you want to take it further, if you really want to make people to stay in your business and make more money, I'm presenting to you Retention Marketing Weekend, which is also known as Retention Marketing Academy. So what is this Retention Marketing Weekend? This is in this training, I'm going to show you the secret of making 5+ sales from each lead within the shortest time possible. It's a 2-day virtual workshop, which I'm going to turn to 14 days as a bonus. So to usually 2 days, but for your sets, I'm considering making it 14 days for the full package, where I will practically show you how you can position yourself as an authority, outsell your competition, triple your current conversion rate, reduce cost of getting leads. What you stand to get for attending? So if you decide to attend this academy, this Retention Marketing Academy, this is what you stand to gain. 2-day exclusive training, now 14 days because of this batch. Instant reduction of ad cost. I'll show you how you can reduce ad cost immediately you attend. You get access to worksheet, checklist, templates, and all others. You also have access to an active support community where you can throw in your questions and everything in between. So you said the worth of today's webinar is around 50K, 70K, 100K from what you posted in the comments and all that. So imagine the value of this webinar is multiplied to 48 hours, 2 days, now 14 days of extra and practical integration of retention marketing in your affiliate marketing business. The worth can easily be tagged at 100K to attend if it's a physical meeting. So if it's a physical training I'm doing for you, you can say the worth is over 100K assault, because I'll have to get the whole, like I get everything just to help your affiliate marketing business. So that's what you can say. Well, it will be held online, so no need of transport or accommodation or halls or anything. Now the ticket will be reduced to 50K. So since I'm not spending extra expenses for all that, it will be natural for me to reduce the ticket to 50K. This 60K is great to disqualify people. Remember, I talked about disqualification phase. Is to disqualify people not really making sales already. But for you, if you're making sales already and you just want to improve, I have to do better because you have showed serious commitment being here in this webinar and still watching till this moment. So for a one-time ticket fee to attend Retention Marketing Weekend Academy, you can be part of it for 25,000 naira only. Now to the fast action takers. From now to the next 48 hours, or should I make it 72 hours? Okay, let's make it 72 hours. From now to the next 72 hours, you can register and be part of this Retention Marketing Academy for just 10,000 naira only, not $10,000. So don't misquote me. You can join in for 10,000 naira only, but it will be over. This discount will be over in the next 72 hours. Registration begins now for the 10,000 naira only. Tap on the link in the comment box to make payment now, or go to the URL below to make payment now. Time is taken, so you can go to open your browser. If you're using Google Chrome, or if you're watching on your laptop or your phone, go to your browser, type this https://seller.code/rmwww. Search it out. You will see the page for payment. You make your payment right there. Okay, so you're going to get a bunch of bonuses right now if you're making payment now. Get a bunch of bonuses if you're attending the Retention Marketing Academy. So bonus one is full professional recordings of the entire training. I understand timing might be the issue you are looking at before you sign up. Nobody wants to pay for something and miss out because of timing. It will be so bad. I understand. Don't worry, my team and I have considered this and made provision for the recording and storing of all the sections for the academy. Every section you get the training. So go over to the URL in that yellow box and sign up now. Make payment now. 10,000 now only. That's the payment you make. The replays will be accessible through all devices, laptop and whatever devices, your phone, your Android, iPhones. No expiration date. That is, you have lifetime access to the recordings. Upload will happen immediately after the academy. Replay will be organized in simple order so you can grab each section easily. So we are going to not just throw it at you, but we're going to organize it in the way you will understand and the way you will love it. So go over to the URL and make your purchase 10,000 naira only. So bonus 2. Remember, all the bonuses is free. We usually sell it one-on-one on a selling basis. You can pick it them out and sell. But for you, since you attended this webinar, you get them free. Just make payment. Bonus 2 is case study analysis. I found out lessons are different from realities. So this is why you won't only be trained. There will be a section where I will randomly pick a registered participant, affiliate marketing business, and we'll break down, add retention marketing framework into that person business. So everybody will be watching. I'll be doing that. The lessons instantly become reality before your eyes. So it's not something you say this, that. It will literally see it at work. In this bonus, you get the opportunity for your business to be chosen for the analysis. You instantly see loopholes in your affiliate marketing business. You can use the analysis for future references. That's what we call documentation and scale. So go over to the URL seller.co/RNWW and make your payments right now. 10,000 naira to discount is running off in the next 72 hours. So make your payments right now. If you have made your payments, go to the comment section, type I'm in. Go to the comment section, type I'm in. So this is what the bonus one, the full professional recording made available at no extra cost. The value for that is 25,000 if I was to sell it only. Bonus two is case analysis. If I'm just to do a case analysis for any business, I charge within an hour 15,000 You get that for free. So bonus three is materials to make you seen, heard, and liked. I know the thing about business, you must be liked, you must be seen, you must be trusted, you must be heard. So this is bonus three. Most times people buy from you and never come back because they don't like your brand anymore. Unfortunately, they won't tell you this. They will just leave and buy from your competitor. Imagine if you can identify what's wrong about your brand and fix it. People will see you, hear you, like you, and then keep on buying. So if you want to grab this bonus, just go over to urlseller.co and www and make payments 10,000 naira instead of the price of 25,000 naira. You get to 10,000 naira. Okay, so through this bonus, you're going to get my secret sauce on how I made my Facebook algorithm, my party. You're going to get lifetime access to all the materials that will be provided. You learn how to create amazing content in minutes. You learn how to boost your brand on social media platforms. I've gotten an award for doing this, so basically it's easy for me to teach this. So you get that as a bonus for free. Just go over to the URL at the bottom of the screen right there. Go to your browser, type it, and make payments. So you get the full professional recording at no extra cost, 25,000 naira. You get the case study at 15,000 naira. You get all the materials that is kind of value at 15,000 naira, all for free. And there's more. You get bonus for ChatGPT prompting. This is very important because AI have come to stay. Artificial intelligence no degree for anybody, you understand? And most persons are afraid of it. Well, not me. I've been using AI for a long time now. I think I've been using ChatGPT for my business and excelling very well since 2022 when it came into mainstream. I started using it. I've gone into using others, Perplexity, using Meta AI and others. So you can see I'm an AI tech person. I'll just show you the basic and important ways of doing it. So be good at prompting ChatGPT and you have joined the top 1% of affiliate marketers in Africa. No hype. Okay, if you want to get the bonus for free, just go over to URL seller.co/rmww and make payment. Alright, that's it. So you watch me live prompt ChatGPT not to be hidden where and when you should use an AI because many people make mistake in that. It's going to be like a crash course, but you won't have to pay any dimes. It's as if you're getting something extra just with your 10,000 naira. Just imagine how good that is. I will show you how to be the world best copywriter in 5 minutes. This no hype. No hype. You're going to see it in 5 minutes. You'll be the world best copywriter. So you don't need to get any other copywriting course. You're going to save course just with just 10,000 naira. So go over to the URL seller.co/RMWW and get it right now. Make payment. If you have any issue making payments, let me know in the comment and I'll do well to answer. So this is what you're getting. The recording at 30K, case study at 15,000, all the materials at 15,000. You become the world best copywriter and just 25,000 through AI. So you don't really need to tax your brain. AI will do all the work. Bonus 5. You getting this free. Making money non-stop model. Okay, so I told you about the DIY, DFY, DWY. So this is my money making non-stop model. So money is in abundance. That's just the truth. If it is in abundance, then both you and I are meant to make it non-stop. Not today you get a sale, next 2 weeks before you get a sale, next 4 weeks until you run ad, you'll not get a sale. That's not how affiliate marketing is meant to be. As the top affiliate marketers, they will tell you. I've tried several tricks to this until I landed on offer models and the magic they bring to making money. Well, I'm willing to show you how to do this by yourself and make money non-stop. This is a bonus you should grab with your open hands, right? Who doesn't love money? To do good things in life, to help their neighbors and all that. So go over to the URL and make a purchase. Sign up for this academy at just 10,000 naira instead of 25,000 naira, and you still get all these 5 bonuses and more to come. We will practice this during the case study analysis section. You get the freedom to ask personal questions after you get this bonus for free. You get offer models such as the DIY, DFY, DWY, and my personal model. Just go over to URL and make a purchase. So you get the recording at 30,000 naira for free. You get the case study analysis for 15,000 naira. You get all the materials to put you in this spotlight at 15,000 naira. You become the world best copywriter with ChatGPT as value at 25,000 naira. You get free access to my non-stop making money model value at 25,000 naira. All these you get them what? For free, just by registering for Retention Marketing Academy. Over to the next. Wow, I have all the bonuses stacked for you all for free. So whilst there, let's go into it. Instant money finder too. Have you ever heard someone say, Chukwuebuka, you are leaving money on the table? Have you ever heard that, or have you ever watched something like that? Well, I learned the hard way that truly I'm leaving money on the table. By looking at my business, I couldn't see how and why. I just had the feeling that you can be making more money. So what is the issue? I went on an extensive research for months to solve this problem. Did I find the solution? Yes, I did. And it cost me some dollars, which I am still happy I paid for. So I had to go over to the 1% of the world, the Americans, to learn this. So you're going to be getting this, how I learned it, and how you can also do it for your business all for free once you sign up in this URL seller.co/RMWW. Make the RMWW to be capital letters. So this is what you get in this bonus. Access to this tool is a bonus of signing up today. I'll show you how to use the tool without charging you my usual guidance charge. No hidden charges by the developers of the tool. Instantly find how to get more money from your affiliate marketing business. Okay, go over to the URL at 10,000 and you have gotten it. Okay, if you can't type this in your browser, check the comment section. You see the URL there. I think posted it or something. You see the URL, the comment section, or in the description box of this webinar. So these are the bonuses you are getting apart from the academic itself, the Retention Marketing Academy. Apart from that, these are the bonuses you're getting all for free. Bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, bonus 4, bonus 5, bonus 6. Instant money finder 2. The value is $30. Okay. So if you convert that, I think last time I converted it was like 48,000. I don't know the conversion rate at this moment, but that's just it. You get all for free. That's not all. Bonus number 7. Digging up your easiest and most rewarding marketing skill you never knew you have at the moment. The truth is, you can't market like everyone. Stop mimicking Toyo Motor Show, Alex Mozi, Caleb, Wanika, Kenny Wokoye, Bronson, Bruno, all of them, both Nigerians, Americans. Stop trying to mimic them. You are just killing your marketing strategies. This is one of my simplest secrets of marketing and converting my customers to buy non-stop. You can't really see it as so someone to allow someone like me to help you out. So I have someone from outside that can be able to see it. That's the same way someone outside was able to see my own marketing skill and all that. So you get this bonus once you sign up at seller.co/RMWW. You get it at a discount. 72 hours is already counting. So you get it for 10,000 naira straight up. Once you get it, you get added to the group and all that, and my team will take it up from there. Okay, so you can call it the marketing DNA tool. Access to this tool is free as a bonus to sign up today. Right now, I will show you how to use the tool without charging you my usual guardians fee, no hidden charges by the developers, and instantly market affiliate marketing business. So naturally, it seems like you are playing your favorite game. So this comes natural to you. So you know how, dude. You want to grab this bonus? Go over, make your purchase, add a link. You see on your screen. So 7 bonuses. This marketing DNA tool is valued at $44. At the time I converted it to Naira, it was 64,500. You're getting all these bonuses just at the flat discount fee of 10,000 Naira. Go over and make your purchase through the link. So the total bonuses you are getting, the 7 bonuses, is valued at 222,500. You can get all the bonuses for free if you sign up for Retention Marketing Academy now at the discount fee of 10,000 naira. Go over to seller.co/IOMWWW before I update the price to 25,000 naira and I remove all the bonuses. So you can only get all the bonuses for this flat fee of 10,000 naira in the next 72 hours. You can make your purchase right now instead of forgetting. So this is what I guarantee you. Okay, I guarantee you full support during the academy and after. I guarantee you lifetime access. You won't be kicked out or anything like that. No hidden stuff. I guarantee you the opportunity to affiliate the training and get 50%. So if you go through the training, you must finish the training first. That's it. Because I want you to first of all get the result for your business. Is it okay? So when you are through, if you decide to, okay, I want to affiliate to this academy, I want to be an affiliate for it, I can decide you get it and you start making 50% of the money for yourself. Okay, that's what I can guarantee you right now with all my brand, with all my name, just saying Chukwude. You can search me out on Google. Yes, you can go to Google and search me out, just saying Chukwude. I've done a lot that my name appears on Google, so you can check me out. So this might be your objections based on money and all that and all that. So I want to just make it clear. Okay. So what is money good for? You say you make sales, right? So if you take just one sales, your commission for one sales, 10,000 and invest in it, want it 10x your profit. Think about it. Information alone is not enough. That's just the truth. So you might get all this framework and think you can run with it. After a while, you give up because no one else is to hold your hands. You can't chat me up. After this webinar, if you chat me up without paying for this, I'll charge you my hourly fee, which is 25,000 naira per hour. So this is just the opportunity because you have given me your time by attending this webinar. That's why I'm giving you this. So the money shouldn't be the problem. Old habits are hard to give up. So you might say, okay, I've learned this thing, let me try it out. But your old marketing habits, your old things you'll be doing that are not giving you this result I showed you today, we keep on showing them. So it's just for me to help you break those old habits and infuse retention marketing habits into you. Pricing decision. This I can't battle it. Is the lowest I can go, and it's up to you to check it up. So I'm finally closing this webinar. Nothing special, just let me direct you on how to get it. So go over to your browser, your favorite browser, either your laptop or your phone. If it's Chrome, go over to Google Chrome, go to the search bar, you search for this, what you're seeing on your screen, the URL, you can write it down on the paper, go over there, seller.co/IOMWWW, search it, you go over to make payments, you see it on the page, the sales page, you make payments, you follow the instruction, you can pay with your card, you can pay with crypto, you can pay with any method you want. You can pay through bank transfer. You do that right away. So once you make payment, be sure of getting all these bonuses for free. The professional recording value at 30,000 free, case study value at 15,000 free, materials to boost your brand to spotlight value at 15,000 for free, become the world best copywriter in 5 minutes with ChatGPT value at 25,000 for free, free access to my non-stop money making model value at 25,000, instant money finder tool value at $30 for free. Then finally, marketing DNA 2 value at $45. You get it for free. All these bonuses for free when you sign up right away. And this, I've come to the end of this webinar. So if you have any questions to ask, anything, just feel free to drop it in the comment and I'll do it to answer you. If you want to ask me a personal question, you can go to my WhatsApp at 07054955960. Ask me your questions and all that. The discount is on only for 72 hours, so time is already counting. At 10,000, you can get everything valued at 225,500. So it's up to you. See you next time. I made Josiah in Chukwudi.